So you want to level up your personal protection for the new year. Let's talk. So it's common that at the start of a new year, many people will have that new year, new me type of goal. And the goal for many people may be to get in better physical, financial, or even spiritual shape. However, one of the most overlooked opportunities for many people is to level up their personal protection preparedness. So let's discuss 5 ways that you can actually better prepare yourself to protect yourself as well as your loved ones in the new year. Now, if you're anything like me, you've come across some of those videos and stories of people just trying to protect themselves from criminals, only to find themselves facing jail time, lawsuits, or even personal injuries to themselves from their own weapon. Now, while we all have that family member or that friend who always swears they know more about self-defense laws than the actual police do, the best way for you to not play Russian roulette with your freedom is to get proper firearms and self-defense education. And because laws are constantly changing and no two states' laws are exactly the same, I personally use the USCCA to keep me up to date and informed on current gun laws. Now, not only does the USCCA have an awesome map that shows me where does my concealed carry permit get honored, but it also shows me the current gun laws of each state. So I was able to actually opt in for a membership that allows me to access some in-depth quality concealed carry training videos and so much more. And because of the value I got just as a customer, their certification program is exactly what I utilize so I can get my initial firearms instructor certification. So you guys can check out the link below to get more details and actually do your own homework to see if the USCCA would even be any value to you. Now, a funny story, when my wife decided to purchase a firearm for her EDC, she did like most people did and typed in best concealed carry firearm for women on YouTube. And amongst all the results that she found, she did find someone that she liked, whose content she liked, who suggested she get a Glock 30. So my wife ended up buying that Glock 30, only to realize it was too big and uncomfortable for her. So eventually we were able to get her the SIG P365, in which she finds a lot more comfortable and concealable for her. And I share this story because, like my wife, many people choose their initial EDC based on what their friends or their favorite YouTuber suggests, and then they end up finding out that it's not what really works for their lifestyle. So I would say for this year, just assess how often did you actually carry your EDC on your body, and how often did you have to struggle with concealing it under your existing wardrobe. Even think about how it fits inside of your hand when you're shooting it. How does it feel when the recoil kicks in on you? Is the ammo that you need for training and carrying affordable for your budget? And these are just some things to think about when you're deciding if you want to upgrade your EDC or not. And if you do decide to update your firearm, I suggest you also assess how comfortable was the holster that you actually carried last year. And speaking of which, not all holsters are a fit in all situations for all body types. Now, while I prefer to carry a Kydex holster in the appendix position, my wife, who is a curvy girly girl, she rarely ever wears any clothes that has belt loops. So she finds appendix carry uncomfortable and hard to conceal. So after trying everything from a holster and belt setup, neoprene belly bands, concealed carry pants, and even a concealed carry corset, she found that a waistband style holster was the most comfortable for her when she's wearing her current wardrobe. And I too went through my whole stint of trying to pick through different holsters to find out what actually fit for me with my lifestyle. So the main goal is to find a holster that's going to fit for you, because it is going to either help or prevent you from properly protecting yourself if you are ever attacked. Oh, and also, if you're finding any of this information of value, go ahead and be sure to hit that like button. Make sure you go ahead and subscribe to the channel, because you don't want to miss more of the informative videos that are going to come out, as well as the giveaway that I'm going to tell you guys about in a little while. Now, after you've gotten properly educated and settled on that perfect firearm and ensured that you can actually safely and comfortably wear it, I suggest you get out to the range for some great instructor-led training. And I do mean instructor-led, because you won't be able to assess the weaknesses that you have and just magically autocorrect. Now, I can't tell you how often I'll stand next to some excited new gun owner at the local outdoor range who will just mag dump and won't hit anything but the dirt. And I've also seen where some have almost blown their own face or their friend's face off just trying to clear a malfunction because they weren't properly trained. Getting properly trained can save your life, save the lives of others, and actually save you time on your learning curve when it comes to concealed carry and properly protecting yourself. Now, sometimes range training can not only reveal some of the challenges that you have in your shooting skills, but can also show you where you can actually upgrade some of your accessories, such as your eye and ear pro. It could be the targets that you're using to shoot at to get that feedback on how you're doing, as well as maybe the benefit of putting an optic on your weapon. Now, while inner ear protection is inexpensive and it definitely gets the job done with dampening the sound, it can also prevent you from hearing any range commands that are going on out there. Now, I found for myself personally, over-the-ear electronic ear protection works the best for me. Now, when it comes to eye protection, your work glasses may look like shooting glasses, but they don't do the same job as ballistic shooting glasses. Your work safety glasses are to keep you from getting any chemicals splashed in your eye or small debris. Shooting glasses, however, can actually take some impact to where it'll prevent the casing from actually breaking through and hitting you in your eye as you're out there on the range. When it comes to the targets you choose, it's honestly a matter of preference and budget. However, when you are trying to practice accuracy and precision at the range, your shots can be hard to see shooting at regular paper targets. I suggest trying splatter targets that leave a colorful hole where your bullet actually enters the target, and that way it can be seen from a good distance away. Now, if you have access to an outdoor range nearby, I would even suggest trying out some steel targets. That gives you that audible feedback that you can easily hear when you actually shoot the target. A good quality steel target system will also save you money, as you don't have to replace it like you do with paper or splatter targets. So be sure to subscribe so you don't miss my upcoming videos on my favorite steel and splatter targets. Now that you're armed with my practical tips to level up your personal protection preparedness, I want to give you guys an opportunity to win $100 that you can actually put towards upgrading your training equipment. To win, all you have to do is just watch this full video. Don't try to skip through it. I'll know it. YouTube will snitch on you. Be sure to like and subscribe, and just give me a comment telling me how you plan to actually level up your preparedness this year. Also, while you're at it, go ahead and follow me over on Instagram at officialpractical. Now, this giveaway ends on January 31st at 11:59 p.m. and one lucky winner will be announced at random. And I will be making that announcement here on YouTube as well as over on my Instagram page. And remember, proper preparation prevents poor protection. See you guys in the next video.